Welcome to Timekeeping. This show will attempt to chronicle year-by-year changes to the Walt Disney World Resort, from the excitement of a new ride opening to the minutia of a store changing names. Join us as we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the vacation kingdom of the world. On the surface, 2013 wasn't a major year at Walt Disney World, as no major attractions or shows would open or close. However, its impact would be among the greatest in the 50-year history of the resort. MyMagic Plus made its debut, along with everything that came with it. Downtown Disney began its epic transformation, and the year's promotion, Limited Time Magic, added unique experiences throughout the year, for better or worse. Limited Time Magic was a year-long series of events at both the Walt Disney World and Disneyland resorts that ran in 2013 as the annual promotion. It would feature mostly week-long entertainment, food, and merchandise changes. Disney World's first act actually began on December 28, 2012 with the Bling in the New Year dance party at the Tomorrowland stage, now known as the Rocket Tower Plaza stage. Others that occurred throughout the year included the following: the Winter Wonderland Snow and Special Meet and Greet in the Canada Pavilion, Long Lost Friends Week, where old and rare character meet and greets would take place, vote for upcoming merchandise art, a Super Bowl pre-parade, True Love Week featuring princes meeting with their princesses at meet and greets, as well as special dining, President's Week Voices of Liberty concerts, the Dapper Dan singing the music of famous boy bands, a character egg hunt at EPCOT, the Easter Bunny meet and greet with more egg hunts, extra fairy meet and greets at Tinkerbell's Magical Nook, Party for the Planet with dance parties at Animal Kingdom, a May the 4th Be With You event at Hollywood Studios, Cinco de Mayo at Epcot with the Three Caballeros, the Spring Trolley Show, a 24-hour event at the Magic Kingdom on May 24th, July 4th fireworks for an entire week in July, Mickey's America Street Beat Show at the America Gardens Theater, another Long Lost Friends Week with new and some returning characters, Christmas in July, the American Idol Motorcade on July 31st with the finalists from the TV show, a sneak peek of The Lone Ranger, Monsters University Bash Dance Party at Hollywood Studios, Teen Beach Movie Beach Parties at Typhoon Lagoon, overlay additions to the Celebrate the Magic, including a summer show and a villain segment for Halloween, the Summer Main Street Trolley Show, the Dog Days of Summer Dance Party in Tomorrowland, the Unleash the Villains After Hours event at Disney's Hollywood Studios, Pirates Week with music makeovers and a pre-parade at the Magic Kingdom, Haunted Horseshoe event at the Diamond Horseshoe, the Autumn Trolley Show, a Salute to Veterans, a Chalk Art Festival at Downtown Disney, and a Secret Santa card at various meet and greets. While some of these events were standard seasonal entertainment, some were expanded, and others like Long Lost Friends Week and the Dapper Dan's boy band shows were more unique and left impressions on fans. Food and merchandise were also considered part of the event, including the Year of the Ear, with special limited edition mouse ear hats being released throughout the promotion. Formerly referred to as Next Gen, the MyMagic Plus system rolled out in 2013. The system would utilize wearable RFID MagicBands, or alternatively, RFID ticket media, to link an entire guest stay to the media. RFID tickets began to roll out on January 30th. Hotel room doors, purchases linked to room charges, photos, and park entry were all set to be controlled by the MagicBands, which were given to hotel guests and annual pass holders, while day guests would need to purchase them. Not only was Disney selling the bands and accessories for them, they were also selling T-shirts promoting them. The system rolled out hotel by hotel, beginning with Animal Kingdom Lodge and the Contemporary in June, wrapping up with the full deployment on December 1st. Along with the staged rollout for guests, there were rolling editions of FastPass Plus queues, RFID turnstile installation at each park, interactive elements at places such as It's a Small World, the Expedition Everest queue, and even the Brown Derby lobby. Numerous attractions including the Magic Carpets of Aladdin, Pirates of the Caribbean, It's a Small World, the Haunted Mansion, The Seas with Nemo and Friends, Spaceship Earth, the American Idol Experience, Finding Nemo the Musical, and others received FastPass Plus entrances when they had no FastPass prior. Regular FastPass ran concurrently with FastPass Plus at this time, as all guests did not have access to the new system. FastPass Plus allowed guests to book attractions in advance, and at this time, we're not allowing guests to book more than pre-allotted 3 per day at the same park. The Magic Kingdom added another bus loop in 2013, with construction starting March 18th and lasting into December. Once past the turnstiles, guests would encounter plenty of changes on Main Street. Most notably, the Main Street Bakery would reopen as the first Disney World Starbucks location starting on June 16th. May 24th would see a summer segment added to celebrate the magic as part of the 24-hour day celebration. Again, a villain segment would replace it on September 1st. These were part of limited time magic, much of which took place on Main Street, such as the trolley shows for each season. A Frozen segment was added to the show for the film's release in November. The Princesses left Town Square Theater in September, while Talking Mickey became a permanent fixture on October 22nd. Glow with the show Ears and Products, light-up merchandise synchronized to certain nighttime shows around the parks, premiered at Disney World on October 15th. While Fantasmic saw the initial release, Celebrate the Magic and Wishes began to sync with the Ears just days later. It was in June of 2013 that it was revealed that the Spectro Magic floats had been neglected to the point of destruction and the parade would never return. The guest assistance system was retired and replaced with the Disability Access Service system on October 9th. Moving into Adventureland, A Pirate's Adventure Treasures of the Seven Seas began operating on April 23rd. The game would send guests on a series of raids to multiple interactive locations throughout the land to investigate physical pirate props that would react to the guests by doing things like shooting air at them or raising a skeleton from the water. The game was based out of the old film shop The Crow's Nest to the west of Caribbean Plaza. August would see new boats added to Pirates of the Caribbean, which would generate much more of a guest wedding splash effect during the drop. November 8th would see the debut of the Jingle Cruise, a holiday overlay of the Jungle Cruise focused on the skippers decorating the queue area and the boats with minor actual ride changes. Tortuga Tavern would perform a test as a buffet option from December 24th through January 4th. I guess it didn't work out. The props of the interactive queue at Big Thunder Mountain Railroad began to appear in January and started operating on March 5th. These allowed guests to activate explosives and check on gas levels in the mines through a series of props. The Yankee Trader received a new accessibility ramp in Liberty Square. In Fantasyland, the new It's a Small World end scene debuted on January 29th, but the screens would not operate until October. The Tangled Restrooms, Rest Area, and Charging Station opened in the old Skyway location in Fantasyland on March 14th and served as a pass-through to the Haunted Mansion. The Peter Pan restrooms would close. The walkway between the Little Mermaid and Storybook Circus opened over the summer, with Prince Eric's Marketplace snack counter opening in September. The location, thought to be Triton's Treasure Shop, abruptly became a DVC kiosk in November. In Tomorrowland, an automated PhotoPass booth was added to the Power and Light Company exit shop at Space Mountain. Innoventions underwent drastic changes at EPCOT. Think by IBM opened on January 10th with a February 20th official opening. A modified version of Habit Heroes reopened in January as well. The Segway Central exhibit and the Segway Tours closed in February. In June, the Character Spot reopened with its entrance switched to the other side of the facade, separating FastPass and Standby with different queues and new enclosed meet-and-greet spaces. The Fountain View reopened as Epcot's Starbucks location on September 4th. Club Cool changed its sample soda lineup on October 30th, leading to what was the biggest and most read story of WDWNT.com that year. That is for real. People cared that much about soda flavors. Over at Test Track, the exit shop received its name, the Aftermarket Shop, in May. In World Showcase, Flower and Garden Festival received food and wine style booths known as outdoor kitchens. The event also featured the Oz, the Great and Powerful Playground, as well as living topiaries similar to living statue performers. In France, the greatly expanded and improved Les Halles Boulangerie and Patisserie opened in January, with the Artisan de Glace ice cream shop following suit on May 30th. At the American Adventure, a new exhibit highlighting African American history, Rediscovering America, Family Treasures from the Kinsey Collection, opened on March 8th. New bathrooms opened to the side of the main building in September, a much-needed addition for the pavilion. Anna and Elsa would take over part of the Norway shops for what was meant to be a temporary meet-and-greet in the first weekend of November, as well as an exhibit showing the cultural ties of Frozen to Norway opened in the Stave Church later in the month. At Disney's Hollywood Studios, an opening day staple right at the park entrance, Sid Cahuenga's One of a Kind would close to become the MyMagic Plus Service Center on November 16th. Sophia the First and Doc McStuffins replaced Handy Manny and the Little Einsteins in Disney Junior Live on Stage in January, with Sophia getting a meet and greet outside in August. A dedicated Minnie Mouse meet and greet opened in the animation building in September. Nearby at the Brown Derby, the Patio Lounge would open on October 30th, featuring cocktails and small bites. While it actually stopped operating on May 18, 2012, no permanent closure of the then seasonal Sounds Dangerous happened until the signage was removed for a Jedi Training Academy sign-up location in February, and then to become the Lone Ranger sneak peek in June. In May, a screen-based Etch-a-Sketch prop appeared in the Toy Story Mania queue. It was expected to interact with MagicBands, much like a lot of those other elements we spoke about earlier, but it was never turned on. The Monsters, Inc. meet and greet switched to Monsters University on May 24th. Other Monsters University merchandise, food, and decor, including a university gate, were spread throughout the park as part of the Monstrous Summer promotions that included a one-time projection of Mike Wazowski on Spaceship Earth for a media event. Other limited-time Magic events at the studios included the May the 4th Star Wars event, as well as Unleash the Villains on Friday, September 13th. Both events focused on meet and greets, stage shows, and dedicated fireworks. At Disney's Animal Kingdom, construction began on the new Festival of the Lion King Theater in Harambe in April. Also in April, the zebras were removed from the finale of Kilimanjaro Safaris as rumors swirled that the water in the area was not safe for them to drink and a pair of zebras had passed away. They were replaced by the Addicts later in the year. These are animals that require very little water. On May 15th, the Adventurers Outpost Mickey meet and greet would open on Discovery Island, and you-know-who would be the very first guest. Around the same time, some long-missing effects would return to Dinosaur, including various laser effects, as well as one that would appear on the Iguanodon in the last scenes of the ride. On June 1st, the Wilderness Explorers Scavenger Hunt game debuted. This interactive game, designed for younger guests, allowed participants to collect badges across the park at different areas. This would be done to teach children about wildlife and culture of various Animal Kingdom locations. Bamboo, the stilt-walking camouflage performer, debuted on August 17th. The Garden Kiosk opened in September on Discovery Island, providing allergy-friendly snacks and information on other Animal Kingdom dining locations. Also in 2013, Disney would announce many of the upcoming additions to the park, including that the Avatar Land would include a ride where you can fly on a Banshee, as well as a ride down a mystical river. They also announced nighttime projection shows on the Tree of Life and a nighttime show on the Discovery River. Disney Springs was officially announced March 14th, 10 days after WDWNT.com broke the story of the transformation of downtown Disney. Demolition immediately began to pick up on Pleasure Island after stalling the year before. The Lava Lounge, an erupting volcano, joined the Rainforest Cafe in the marketplace in June. June also saw Curl move locations to next door to Splitsville, where it was joined by Fit to Run in early November. Parking lots began to close for the parking garage construction in August, and on August 17th, Captain Jack's restaurant closed to make way for a new pedestrian bridge across the lake. It had been a staple of the area since the 1970s. While food trucks had previously stopped at Downtown Disney, 4 Disney-operated ones began to appear in November, starting with Superstar Catering. Each of these 4 food trucks corresponded to a Disney World theme park. Superstar Catering represented the Studios, Namaste Cafe, Animal Kingdom, the World Showcase of Flavors for EPCOT, and Enchanted Fair for the Magic Kingdom. Another truck selling D-Tech merchandise would appear in December until the Marketplace Co-op would open a few months later. The Grand Floridian continued to see changes for the opening of the Disney Vacation Club wing on October 23rd. The new wing would feature a Mary Poppins-themed lobby fountain and 147 villas. Before its opening, Gasparilla Grill and Games became Gasparilla Island Grill, and the arcade was sectioned off as Arcadia Games. Across the Seven Seas Lagoon, the California Grill closed for a massive refurbishment in February and reopened on September 9th. Also along the lagoon, the Polynesians Disney Vacation Club wing conversion was announced in September. Monorail Black would become the Iron Manorail in March, and Monsters University received a monorail wrap on April 24th. The Boardwalk Bakery expanded and reopened in April, taking over the former arcade space. Over at All Star Sports, The End Zone food court underwent a massive renovation, redoing the entire area and adding artwork themed to the new Mickey Mouse shorts. 2013 was a year of announcements and construction. Information that would forever change massive parts of the resorts was released, while construction was underway at those areas and others. With these announcements, the modern Walt Disney World would begin to take shape. However, the resort wasn't done with its transformation to its current state, and 2014 would see some of those key elements fall into place. Well, time sure flies. If you're enjoying this jump from time to time with us, please hit the like button and subscribe for more great content. For the perfect apparel to celebrate 50 years of the Walt Disney World Resort, head on over to carouselofproducts.com. As well, to support this show and others, become a member of the WDWNT Inner Globe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. We'll see you real soon right here on Timekeeping.